Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Tailback with another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's Johnson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here we go. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Same tailback, another carry. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Let's go. Reload. Gives it to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. With the catch, it's Card. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Beavers will line up on 1st and 10.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Second down after the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Daniels. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Same tailback, another carry. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knowles. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Running play called on 3rd and short. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
And the Beavers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Second down coming up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Oregon State 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Johnson. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. They can't slow him down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Beavers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good.
That keeps the score. Oregon State 9, Florida State 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Sets a kickoff.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Powers through a tackle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
With the carry. Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
How about the call here? They got the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They can move right down the field for a touchdown. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Beavers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Snags the quick throw. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Florida State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. He's going to pull it down and run. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll toss it to the right side. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Handing off on the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Oregon State defense will take over 1st and 10.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another 1st down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Trying to make the 3rd down yardage with the jet sweep. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a 1st down. Get the ball out wide. You know, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
And the Beavers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Beavers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Davis. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout.
Hey, that nigga just popped up like the Undertaker. That shit was crazy.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Man, I thought that was a pick for real.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. Escapes the sack. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks loose at the 40. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line.
NCAA just hold me out so bad with your quarterback, bro. That's crazy.
This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Oregon State 16, Florida State 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
I really can't believe they let your quarterback scamper down the field like that with a broken tackle. That was
They'll
legal.
return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Man, I can't believe that. They bring the blitz on 3rd down and long, but give them credit. It works out perfectly. They bring the pressure, and it pays off.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. offense heads back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking to scramble. Short pass finds the tight end. Goes down after making a grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fights off a defender. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a quarterback keeper. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Oregon State 16, Florida State 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Catch made on the out route. Fighting off the tackler. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Noles pick up enough to get a first down there. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just trucks the man. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Looking for a gap. It's Davis. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Just overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Oh, NCAA so lame, bro. This nigga playing volleyball, bro.
The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the handoff towards the right tackle. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over protecting this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a second down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And the Beavers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the air, it's Johnson. Trying to create outside the pocket now. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. Tried to go very deep there, good effort, but now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time, looking for a deep completion. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts from inside the 20. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Oregon State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
GG's, my boy. GG's. Yeah, it's not enough time now. Yeah, it was a good ass game though.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football.
That's crazy. I thought I was in there, but I guess not.
And that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble and a 2-point conversion.
Appreciate you. Boy, it took some time to get this man together, boy. It took some time, but I got him, though.
Give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20.
Bro, that shit broke my heart. I'm like, and then he scampered down the field and shook, buddy. Oh, my God. That shit blew me.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
Oh, yeah.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Yeah, my running back is sophomore.
Good pass rush there on first down.
It's gonna be lethal next season. He gonna be lethal, and I got 2 of them too. Both of them, I think one of them speed is a 97, and the other speed is like a 92. They gonna be lethal next season, bro.
Scanning the field, it's Cromenhoek.
And my dudes, but I'm telling you, my dudes get the ball, and once they get the ball in, my defense is nasty. Once they get the going, they get faster and faster. After I get 1 interception, bro, my defense turn up. It's a wrap. Every game, after 1 interception, I don't know what it is, what the fuck I got set up on here, but after 1 interception, bro, they get turned the fuck up, the whole defense. All of them get the little fire flame popped up.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one.
Shit, nigga, I played a game earlier in another league that I'm in. Well, I got smoked. I think it was like 58-7. I'm trying to see my little get back. Yeah, that nigga put me down. Yeah, that nigga put me the fuck down. Yeah, every player on my defense got the little fire flame and it did nothing.
Not much left to do but play for pride.
But get 1 interception to turn them up.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming,
I believe it's like every time I get 1 interception or 2 tackle for loss, nigga, my defense go crazy for no reason. But yeah, we lit, nigga. As you can see.
You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Here's the second down play.
Straight dog water.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Saw
On
that.
the run, he'll let it go.
Saw that.
He's got it for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this
Lethal.
defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as
Yeah, I
anything.
like Oregon State. I'm a fan of this team, so I try my hardest to get these boys right. Like, I gotta get these niggas together because I'm a fan of the squad. Can't have the squad looking stupid.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a
Little minor adjustments here and there.
You know what?
Bench the quarterback to stay another year. Yeah, I saw it.
Competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Oh yeah, your quarterback got spooked. I don't know what that was.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Cromenhoek. Extending the play now. Gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs.
Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Quick throw.
We're going to the Natty boys.
Heads out
So,
of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked.
gotta give me one, bro. Gotta get Oregon State to get Natty.
Receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route.
If it wasn't for your quarterback doing what he's doing, I probably would have spanked you in. Okay, but your quarterback nice as a motherfucker.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
See?
It's caught. Touchdown, Seminole.
That nigga threw that shit up top. Not even my safety was even tall enough to even jump. Still jump behind him, though. Thought he was going to pull in front, but
And with this
the
receiver
quarterback,
running a route like
dumb
this,
nice.
makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Damn, that nigga a senior, too, damn. That nigga threw a duck and still got there. That shit crazy.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Bro, imagine you get this onside kick and skeely deely immediately. I'll be like, oh, that's about to be at Auburn game. Come on now. This shit about to be crazy. This nigga grabbed it with one hand. This nigga grabbed it with one hand like he was just like built like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He could have blew the game with that little scoop with one hand like that. I'd have just dropped.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Yes, sir.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.